I'm Stephen Cohan. I'm president-elect of SCMS. I'm from Syracuse University, the Department of English, and my fields are Hollywood cinema, masculinity and gender studies, queer theory, and cultural studies. I think the first one I attended was 1990 in Washington, D.C. So I have been coming for a long time, and I have seen SCMS grow and thrive and get larger and larger and larger. I have two sets of experiences because I've been to two and a half board meetings. I've been to the 2-day board meetings in this June and then in October, and then the morning board meeting here. And it's very exciting. There's so much that gets done. It's very, very efficient, and there's a lot of talent. My sense of where the future of SCMS is going is small at the moment because I'm thinking in terms of hiring the executive director because I'm chairing that committee. And that's going to make a big difference in the administration of the organization that will have, will filter down in terms of its effects on memberships, just in terms of how things are handled and how things are done. So that is going to give a different kind of status and a different kind of organizational expertise to the organization. I'm hoping that this will mean a lot more fundraising activities, a lot more contacts with other groups and other sources of income, etc. So that's different from thinking about the future in terms of the subject of SCMS, film and media studies, and ways in which SCMS, in terms of its fields organization, is going to be changing and growing in the 21st century with the challenges of new technologies, both in terms of the production and distribution of media texts of all sorts, but also in terms of scholarship and publishing and venues, the venues for publishing. And those are all very exciting initiatives that are challenging because there's so many variables and unknowns that having to do with fair use, having to do with how scholarship is disseminated and how it counts, say, for tenure, for hiring, etc. So I think those are two different senses of where I see SCMS going, and both of them are challenges, and they're sort of blank slates at the moment in some ways, and daunting challenges. Ask me this when I'm done, and as president, and we'll see what happens. For those new members, welcome to SCMS. For those longtime members, I hope you all continue to attend SCMS and that you get the kind of intellectual excitement and energizing that I've always gotten, and that remember that SCMS is not just the conference. And please, people who want to participate and make changes, run for an office, go on a committee. There's so much, as Barb said at the meeting this morning, so much that is just volunteer. And it's really, it's about professional service. And it is, in some ways, about paying back. That's what a lot of people have said, why they have run for office or served on the board or served on the program committee, etc. And that's my other big challenge, is chairing the program committee next year. And that's going to be a real exciting and probably very time-consuming activity.